I'm here with a new story. This is epic fantasy/historical fiction. In a forgotten age when gods still walked among mortals, a race of colossal, muscular giants known as the Anakians are summoned from the heart of the earth to fulfill an ancient prophecy. They are to build a divine monument that will bridge heaven and earth, the pyramids. Tasked by the gods with this monumental construction project, the Anakians travel across the ocean in giant boats made of papyrus reeds and settle down in a flat, sandy wasteland on the banks of a river that flows into the sea. Under the blazing gaze of a benevolent skyfather Ra, they stack gargantuan stone blocks, weighing as much as 100 elephants, into towering pyramids that scrape the heavens. But as the years pass, and the first pyramid nears completion, one rebellious giant, a young hothead named Thutmose, discovers a secret hidden beneath the desert sands that threatens to shatter the will of the gods and free his kind from eternal servitude. This is the story of the Anakians and their war against the immortal gods who enslaved them, and of one man's heroic struggle to break the chains of fate and forge a new destiny for himself and his people. Setting our story unfolds in a mythical version of ancient Egypt. It's a world where myth and history bleed seamlessly into one another. Imagine golden skies, endless deserts, fierce desert storms, and oases that shimmer like jewels in the heat haze. The Great Pyramids aren't just tombs, but monumental energy convergences designed to channel the celestial power of the gods. Tone and style. Think 300 meets Clash of the Titans with the spiritual intrigue of Prometheus. The story is told through the eyes of Thutmose, our rebellious giant protagonist. As he and his people labor under the scorching sun, we see the harsh realities of their existence. The sweat, the sand, the backbreaking toil. Yet amidst the physical challenges, there's a simmering tension, a constant threat of divine retribution hanging over the giants. The tone is one of quiet desperation, punctuated by moments of intense action and rebellion. The Great Pyramid of Giza isn't just a symbol of human achievement, but a tool of celestial manipulation, a conduit through which the gods siphon off the life force of mortals to sustain themselves. Each pyramid level represents a barrier between the mortal realm and the divine, a barrier that the gods want to keep firmly in place. Characters. Thutmose, our protagonist, is a young adult male giant, a member of the Anakians, who have been enslaved by the gods to build the pyramids. Strong, headstrong, and skeptical of the gods, especially Ra. When the film opens, Thutmose is a bit of a hothead, prone to lashing out at his fellow giants and the divine overseers who monitor their every move. He resents the life of servitude that's been thrust upon him and his people, and he dreams of a time when the Anakians were free. Over the course of the story, Thutmose matures, becoming more measured in his approach to both the gods and his responsibilities. He also becomes a leader, rallying his fellow giants to fight for their freedom. Sekhmet, she's a fierce lion goddess, the daughter of Ra and the embodiment of solar power. She is married to Ptah, the god of creation, and together they oversee the Anakians' construction work. Sekhmet is cruel and merciless, taking great pleasure in punishing the giants for their transgressions, real or imagined. She enjoys wielding her divine power over them and revels in the fear that she inspires. He is the supreme leader of the Egyptian pantheon, the sun god who rules from his heavenly bark. Ra is the father of all gods and humans alike, and he views himself as the supreme authority in the universe. He is responsible for creating the Anakians and setting them to work building the pyramids. Ra is a benevolent yet aloof figure, more interested in maintaining order in the universe than in the suffering of his creations. However, he's quick to punish those who defy him, especially the giants who seem intent on testing his patience. Ptah, he's the god of creation, the one who brought the Anakians into existence. Unlike Ra, Ptah has a more hands-on approach, taking an active role in the construction of the pyramids. He works alongside the giants, guiding their efforts and ensuring that the project proceeds according to plan. However, Ptah is not without his own agenda. He has his own reasons for wanting the pyramids built, and they may not align with the true intentions of the gods. As the story progresses, the Anakians become increasingly disillusioned with their servitude. They question why they are building these pyramids and what purpose they serve. Some turn to religion for solace, while others plot ways to escape their fate. Thutmose finds himself caught between those who want to revolt and those who want to submit. He grapples with his own beliefs, torn between the hope of a better future and the fear of divine retribution. The central conflict of the story revolves around the pyramids themselves. These colossal structures are more than just tombs or monuments. They are powerful tools of celestial manipulation. Each pyramid level serves as a barrier between the mortal world and the divine, allowing the gods to siphon off the life force of mortals to sustain themselves. The Anakians, with their immense strength and unwavering endurance, are the perfect race to construct these pyramids. But as they labor under the scorching sun, they begin to understand the true cost of their servitude. The pyramids are not just a test of their physical endurance, but a manipulation of their very life essence. By working tirelessly to build these structures, the Anakians are unknowingly fueling the power of the gods, keeping them strong and immortal. This realization sparks a growing resentment among the giants, who begin to question the purpose of their existence. They wonder why they are chosen for this monumental task and what the endgame truly is. This discontent grows into a full-blown rebellion led by Thutmose, who seeks to break the chains of fate and forge a new destiny for himself and his people. The climax of the story sees the Anakians rise up against the gods and their divine creations. It's a battle between the titans, both literal and figurative, with the fate of the cosmos hanging in the balance. Will the Anakians succeed in overthrowing the gods and gaining their freedom? Or will they be crushed beneath the weight of their own ambition? Overall, the movie is an epic tale of courage, rebellion, and the struggle for freedom. It explores themes of divinity, mortality, and the consequences of unchecked power. With its stunning visuals, intense action sequences, and thought-provoking storyline, it promises to be a cinematic experience like no other. Let me know what you think of this logline. Should I flesh out these characters a little bit more for you? Maybe do a trailer voiceover? I've got some big ideas up my sleeve.